Hello my students, I think you are all following my class without missing any of my class. So here the classes will be about verbs and their application in English. Particularly the class will be based on the classes of my previous class in which I discussed more and more verbs and their application. So kindly keep watching my videos, subscribe to my channels and also press the notification bell icon for more videos. Verbs and their applications are very important for different types of competitive examinations in English. So here you all should concentrate on my class for a better knowledge of verbs and their applications. So here I would like to start my class. First of all, I should discuss more and more about transitive verb. Now, what is all about transitive verb? So, transitive verb is a kind of verb that always follows some kind of direct objects. Okay, suppose for example, I should say transitive verb always follows some direct object. Suppose he lent me. Say he lent me. If I say so, this is called subject. This is called verb. Here is the object. This means it is the verb is following the direct object. Just after the verb, some object is written. So it is called the transitive verb. But if I say, I talk to you, in that case, here is the subject, here is the verb, here is the object. In between, to is functioning here as preposition. So the verb is not following the direct object. So it should be called intransitive verb. I am giving you more example for your better understanding. Okay. Suppose I say, he gave the pen. He gave. If I say he gave the pen, in that case it will be considered to be a part of transitive verb. On the other hand, if I say just finish the sentence, it's a small part of a bigger sentence. It is not a complete sentence, but still it's a sentence. In that case, it will function as intransitive verb. Okay. So if you have any problem in understanding this, you can satisfy your queries. Just on the board, I have already written some verb like action verb, static verb, dynamic verb, main verb, linking verb. Almost every kind of verb was discussed in the previous class. So, in continuation with my previous class, I am also taking this class. Except static verb is still not discussed, will be discussed in the upcoming videos. So, if you have any problem in understanding this transitive verb, you can satisfy your queries in the comment box. Now I will discuss more and more about transitive and their applications. Now if you just follow my class, I should say that transitive verb can also be broken into two categories. Transitive verb can also be broken into two parts. What are they? Monotransitive and distransitive. Monotransitive distransitive. Monotransitive means that only follows only one object. Okay. Later I will discuss more and more, but here first of all I should say monotransitive. Mono means one, so it follows one direct object. Distransitive means it follows two objects. One is direct, another is indirect. It follows one direct and one indirect object. So everything depends on the sentence construction. In English, everything depends on sentence construction. Nothing is constant. Everything is changing, ever changing, always changing. So this is the classification of transitive verb. Basically, two kinds of transitive verbs are there: monotransitive and distransitive, or it is also called detransitive. Whatever it is. So distransitive verb follows one direct object and one indirect object on the other end, or whereas monotransitive verb follows one direct object. Now, in the upcoming video, I will discuss more and more about transitive or intransitive, or particularly about the classification of transitive verbs. But here I am just giving you an idea, nothing other than this. Okay. Now, you all are aware of the word modal auxiliary verb. Modal auxiliary verbs have diverse categories, such as, if I say can, must, may, should, ought, to, etc., etc., all considered to be modal auxiliaries. So every verb has some different application. Just follow my videos regularly. I will discuss everything bit by bit, not in this class today, otherwise you will be confused. But for your better knowledge, I should say that can, must, may, should, ought to, etc., there are many ones, are called modal auxiliary verbs. On the other hand, has to, or have to, or used to, etc., are called semi-modal auxiliary verbs. Semi-modal auxiliary verb. Okay. Now here I would like to discuss some more about this type of verb called light verb. Light verb, just hearing the sound light verb means without verbs we cannot form the sentence. So we have to insert some verb, but still the verb does not have basic meanings in the sentence, but still we are forced to insert that verb. That is called a light verb in English. Now what can be the example? Light verb is a very important chapter. If we just consider light verb, suppose have a nice morning, or nice morn, or take a shower. Take a shower. If we often use this sentence like have a nice morning or morn, take a shower. But still, if you think about it, neither have nor take has any particular meaning in the sentence. but still we are going to use to make the sentence. This type of verb here is functioning here as light verb. What I am going to say, sentence ultimately tells the whole thing. If you ever turn over the pages of English grammar or turn over the books of English grammar, you will find the has or have always functions as perfect auxiliary verb. This is not the right case in every situation. Everything depends on the syntax. Has or have can functions as stative verb. Has or have can functions as root verb or prime verb or principal verb. Has or have can function also as perfect auxiliary verb. Even has or have can also function as light verb or vice versa. So everything depends on how the verb is used in the sentence. Okay. So this is the example of light verb. Now in short, reflexive verb is nothing when the object is related to the subject, or you can say the reflection of the subject falls on the object. It is called the reflexive verb or something like that. It's a very important thing. Reflexive verb, when the reflection of the subject falls on the object, this is called the reflexive verb. For example, I should say that the man prides himself. Here it is the subject, it is the verb, it is the object, and the object is related to the subject. This means the reflection of the subject has fallen on the object. So here this is called the reflexive verb in English literature or in English. So in every situation you should always be judgmental in English. So this is my class for the day. So in the upcoming videos I will discuss more and more about verbs and their categories, particularly their applications. So for your better knowledge, I should say that nothing is fixed in English, everything is constant. This means pride, if you ever turn over the pages of English book, you will find pride. Pride is the main verb. It is not about the main verb, but it may functions in different roles, in different situations. Here pride may be the main verb, but ultimately if you would like to know the hardcore grammar, it should be called reflexive verb. Even reflexive verb has also some categories. I am not going to break all this here now, but transitive verb, intransitive verb. Transitive verb is of two kinds in general. Monotransitive verb, distransitive verb. Modal auxiliary verbs are also some kinds, particularly semi-modals or vice versa. Light verb, I have already told you, light verbs too has some kinds. Reflexive verb is also some kinds. So in the previous video, all these verbs were discussed, like action verb, stative verb, dynamic verb, auxiliary verb, main verb, linking verb, regular verb, irregular verb, and vice versa. So if you have any problem in understanding these verbal applications in English, you can satisfy your queries in the comment box. In the upcoming videos, I will discuss more and more about verbs. If you think my video is useful to all of you, you can share my videos with the person needed most. So kindly keep watching my videos, subscribe to my channel, and also press the notification bell icon for more such videos. So here is my class for the day. Kindly keep waiting for my next class. Till then, have a very good day.